Hi, so it's the morning of day 5. Now I know I don't usually speak to you until the evening so I can tell you about how the day went, but there was something that I usually do on a Saturday morning, and that is go get my hair cut. And I don't want this to be any different. One of the bugbears of mine is when you see these transformational videos and they're scruffy at the beginning and they do as much transformation as they can, and then on the very last day they do all their grooming and they put their best clothes on and they get their haircuts and they look amazing. Well, of course they're going to look transformed. And you kind of think, well, how much of that was you putting all that effort into doing yourself up on the last day, and how much of it was real body transformation? So I'm going to do all that stuff in the middle and probably at the end as well, because that's just the type of guy I am. But then it's not fake, it's how I really am. So I'll catch up with you this evening. Well, you're still here. You just wanted to check out if I look any different, didn't you? No, not much. It's the same haircut. Anyway, it's me, Steve Mitchell, aka The Michelli from themichelli.com, and in this episode, it's the end of day 5 of my 12-day extended water fast. So I woke up this morning feeling pretty good, but I was worried about the psyllium husks that I've taken because everything's kind of ground to a halt inside. So I did some research, looked on the YouTube, my font of all knowledge, and I found saltwater flushes. Now, I've never heard of saltwater flushes before, but they kind of felt like the right thing that I needed just to get everything moving again. So I did one this morning. Here's my words of advice. Do not believe everything that you watch on YouTube. YouTube lies. So a saltwater flush is 32 ounces or a litre of water. I don't have a 32 ounce container or a litre container, so I got 2-pint jugs and I filled them up with warm water, and I put a teaspoon of water in each, a teaspoon of salt in each, mixed it all up, and I drank it. Yeah, just salt water. And supposedly, within about half an hour to 40 minutes, it will just trigger everything to start working again, and then you can go about your day as normal. No, that's not what happens. What happens is you drink it, and after half an hour, you have an unpredictable 2.5 hours of chaos because you don't know if you need the bathroom or you don't need the bathroom. All I will say is they kind of work as advertised. It was a flush, and I feel flushed now. Um, but I really didn't like the sporadic, chaotic nature of what was happening to me. Instead of a nice, elegant one trip to the bathroom, this was like 10 trips over 2.5 hours. Sometimes they were surprise attacks. It's just awful. So, very effective, but not like you see in the movies. So, after that, though, I mean, I was feeling pretty good all day. So, that's when I walked into town. Normally, to get my hair cut, what I would normally do is I'd normally drive to town. It's only about 2 miles, but I'm lazy. And today I was feeling so good, I thought, no, I'm going to walk it. But as soon as I start walking, even though I felt good, I was so dehydrated. And that feeling of dehydration lasted for about 4 hours, no matter how much I drank. So whether that's anything to do with the saltwater flush, I suspect it is. I also had another side effect, which on my right hand side, it felt like a tiny hot pin was pushing into me, jabbing me. And I mean, it wasn't really painful, but it was noticeable. That went away as soon as I had water. So whether that was my body telling me, no, you are really, really are dehydrated, and I felt I had a really dry mouth, and it just, from that point of view, I wasn't enjoying it. But on the whole, felt really, really good. Good enough to walk the 2 miles into town, get my hair cut. I know, looking fine. And then walk back, no problems. When I finally got home, felt so good. My youngest, 6 years old, reminded me, Dad, you promised you were going to teach me how to ride a bicycle. So I thought, yeah, now I know from when I taught his older brother how to ride a bike, there was a lot of running and a lot of chasing and a lot of more running. But I felt good. I thought, I've got energy. I felt I could do this. So, yeah, we loaded up the bikes, went to the park, and I chased my son around until this happened.
Oh, whenever you're ready.
So at the end of that, everyone's so happy, we're high-fiving each other and whooping and hollering and life's good. So I say, as a celebration, why don't I take you all out for a lovely celebration meal? And I took them to a local pub where they serve good food, and I bought food for everyone else, and I had a mineral water. And that has triggered something in me because I was fine. I felt fine. I'm on day 5, everything's good. But since I've got home, I'm obsessing about food. I'm thinking about food all the time. I'm not hungry. I need to say I'm not hungry. I've got no ill effects. I've got no dizziness, no headaches. All the things that people say that you're going to get. I've got none of that. But I'm craving food. It's getting so bad. I'm even looking in cupboards. And the issues don't really stop there. It's not just the obsessing about food today. Um, Today's been quite, I don't want to use the term emotional, but it's been a difficult day because after everything we got back, I rummaged through the cupboards, looked at all the food I can't eat, sat on the sofa with the family to watch some Saturday evening TV, and I noticed that my tummy's still rolling over. There's still plenty of inches that of fat to lose, and I just felt that I'm not making the progress. And almost, what's the point? I mean, it was just an emotionally difficult day. So I think what I need to do is show you the proof of how my progress is going, and I really want to just turn in, get to bed, wake up day 6, hope that the saltwater flush has helped me drop a pound, and hopefully I would have dropped, half a pound through just my normal fasting, and see if that has, if that can really motivate me, because actually there is some good news. My BMI is all the way down to 25.1, and if I can get that down to just under 25, I'm in the healthy range. And I know a lot of people don't hold much stock in BMI, but it's an indicator of health, and so I want all the indicators of health to be good. I know I'll get comments of, well, if you're muscular, muscular people can still be overweight and their BMI is wrong, but that's not me, right? I'm not muscular, I'm quite lean with a big tummy. So for me to get my BMI down to a healthy range is success. And I'm going to take every success that I can get. Did I say proof? So today's Saturday, the 2nd of September, end of day 5. And when I jumped on the scales this morning, I was 77.1 kilos, and I am 25.1 on the BMI, which is significant actually. Hopefully I can get down to under 25, and that puts me in the healthy range. This is the bit that is, as I bend over, I've still got plenty of tummy there. But when I look like that, in fact, if I tense, it's feeling quite good. It's feeling like it's making real progress. But I know there's still quite a lot of fat there. So I should put my top on now, shouldn't I? Sorry. I don't know why I do that. So the day's nearly over. I will definitely make it to day 6, but I'm just not sure how far I will make it past this if I'm feeling the way I'm feeling today. I'm having no issues, no hunger, no ill effects from health, no headaches, no dizziness, none of those other symptoms that everybody says that you get. I'm just thinking about food a lot today, and it's causing me some issues. Okay, if you want to follow on this journey, please click subscribe. If you like this video, please like it. You can follow me on social media as the Michelli, and I'll see you tomorrow.